The season is over for the Dallas Cowboys. Should we let Dak Prescott go or McCarthy go? Let's talk about it next. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Fish and Chips. I'm your host, Randy, and I got my boy Brian over here. Aww. Guys, before we even get into this, why don't you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe? Come on, we're waiting on you right now. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. What happened? What really happened? What happened that seems like it always happened to the Dallas Cowboys? For most of you that don't know, America's team.
Oh, hell no!
America's team lost again.
Not again.
The first season in the playoffs. The first game in the playoffs.
The first one, like,
Come on, man.
And they lost. And, you know, I still have not brought it to grips in my mind.
it's still shocking to a lot of us.
What exactly happened?
I'm still trying to find out, guys. I don't know.
You know, but I was wondering at the moment that the Green Bay Packers got the coin tossed, something in my stomach was like, oh, I hope this is not a
For
sign.
me, it was like the first drive that they had. It was like automatic touchdown. I was like, oh my god, it's like, okay.
It was just too much.
I was nervous then.
Nobody saw this coming. The Cowboys were expected
Man.
to win. It was a brutal game.
Yeah.
It was hard. I went outside the door twice.
I mean, I don't know what.
I just could not believe what was happening. Not again. Not again. You know, there's this old song, I think back in the 70s. It used to say, here we go around in circles. Here we go around like a bird up in the sky.
Cause I wouldn't say, not every, because I think everybody contributed to this loss, man. Because, you got Dak Prescott throwing some interceptions, and you got the defense, giving away, some balls, and, some wide receivers, just not catch. So it was just a lot of I don't know, confusion, a lot of nothing.
Everything that happened was all too familiar.
It was the whole team.
It was all too familiar.
Oh no! We suck again.
And it seemed like the Green Bay Packers had Dallas' number. We do good.
Yeah. Every year.
But when we need to do great, we do bad.
Yeah.
And it's just...
It's a proven record.
I mean, the Cowboys' defense under Dan Quinn was just simply unable to even slow the Packers' offense.
That's why I said this loss is like the whole team.
Yes.
It wasn't just one person. The whole team, like you said, they gave up 48 points. Like, what happened to the defense? Like, dude, really?
I don't know. When you think about Green Bay Packers quarterback Jordan Love, I mean, he literally left the game with a perfect passer rating. And their punter wouldn't even nearly almost the entire game didn't have to leave the bench. I mean, I don't know what to say.
And now this is my first time ever hearing about, I guess, Jordan Love. But man, I'm gonna say, like, he played good. He played really good. And I think, I'm not really sure. Maybe you might know.
Well, the thing about it, he knew his assignment.
He knew what he was doing. He was there to play. Yeah.
He knew his assignment. He came to play. He was ready.
You talk about playing in the playoffs. This is what it's all about. You come to play like that. You don't come to play like what the boys did, man.
You know what?
Crazy.
Dak Prescott he's had a lot of bad games at the worst.
And that's what
time
everybody says, yeah.
When he was expected to do
great.
So great. Only thing I can think about to make my mind feel good about this, everybody know it was cold in Dallas. Maybe them on the ride down to the stadium, they got cold, their arms got cold, their legs got cold, and they just wasn't ready. They just wasn't prepared.
I mean, they didn't have I guess the amp or the fire in them because it started from the beginning. Really, honestly, like they just played that the whole entire game. Like I didn't see no ump or nothing. It was just
it's just crazy.
I don't know who.
How did Dak Prescott? He go through the regular season just about winning every game.
Yeah, that's what.
But when it comes to the games that
count the most, yeah,
you know, they played like rookies. I mean, it was hard to watch.
Yeah, but mostly, honestly, during the whole season, I mean, if you see Dak played the best was when he played against like bad teams. That's the only time he played like pretty much good. Like everything, like the good teams that are really good, like you see, like they fail. So I didn't really expect too much from the Cowboys, especially going to playoffs. Man, I wish they did do something, but man, I kind of
but like 48-32.
That's bad.
I mean,
that's
everybody.
bad.
It was expected for the Cowboys to win. How does that happen? I can only imagine that Jerry Jones is just grunting his teeth. I don't think he slept last night. I think he has to take some time to come to himself.
Oh, I want you to hit me so bad right now. Just hit me.
To decide what do I need to do.
Yeah.
You see, what do I need to do?
Yeah.
What do you think the answer is? I know me personally, I feel like either get rid of McCarthy or Zach, or get rid of both of them. They both had a long ride, and this has been something that's consistent. This happened over and over again. And I can't say that it's all McCarthy because Jerry Jones still likes to rule and manage from where he is and not allow the head coach to do what he needs to do as well. So I don't know if it's so much McCarthy, but Zach, Dak, whatever, I think his time is over.
Yeah,
I think he knows that his time is over.
We gave him so many. I think it's like 8 or 9 seasons.
Yeah, look at all that money, money.
No, wait, it's like 8. Come on, we giving you like 8 tries or 8 or 9 tries. Like my homie, take it to the Super Bowl, and then. See, I mean, this is what happens. This is what happens every year.
I had hope in Zach. Okay, I had hope in Zach.
I did too.
Now the first interception, I was like, okay. The second and almost a third, I mean, I almost literally had a heart attack. I was about to faint. I could not believe this was Zach Prescott. But then again, Dak. But then again, this is what he's shown us.
Yeah.
Year after year after year. Over and over again, the same circle. I think we have to deal with the elephant in the room. And I know that this is on Jerry Jones' mind. It's no way. I don't think he slept at all. I think his wife just had to look at him through the night. I think he was just looking at the wall, knowing that something has to happen from this point.
Yeah.
If you want the Cowboys, America's team, to be great, he got to make this major change.
I mean, it has to be a lot of changes. Again, everybody talking about, letting Dak Prescott go. Okay, Mike McCarthy. There's talking about also the whole defense because the defense couldn't even stop him. So, they're talking about coaches as well and all that stuff. So they're talking about a whole rebuild here. I don't know what's the future for the boys, man.
The thing about it, something definitely got to be done.
Yeah.
This was terrible. They mauled the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. On the
they
first
made
round.
them look like first graders, like they didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
And this is what was shocking. Even though the Coliseum, it had a top over it where it was warm inside, everybody was just frozen in disbelief as to what was happening to America's team.
Shocked.
What was Dak doing? Where was his mind? What was he thinking about?
Getting home because it was going to be cold?
That's right.
I mean, do you think you deserve more money?
I would say no.
Is that going to make you play better?
No. You see what happened to Ezekiel.
I mean, I think
they take the money and then they're gone and they don't play well.
I mean, if the world didn't see Dak for who he was, they really saw him yesterday night.
I mean,
for who he is.
I mean, it's like I can't really say they even played a game. Like they got blown out.
I think they were playing video games. They didn't recognize it was a real game.
Blown. I mean, I don't know if you saw the same thing. I mean,
It was awful. I couldn't watch.
It was. That's what I'm saying.
I went out the door twice.
You know, I was hoping to at least play a game against San Francisco, but man, we ain't never gonna find out.
Playing like that was a real game that looked like a video game. I mean, it's. I don't know how you look at this. This is upsetting.
Very upsetting.
You know, this is sad.
Some people said this is going to take a whole week for them to get over this.
You're goddamn right.
There's no words. I'm waiting to see what Jerry is going to say and what Jerry is going to do.
He's going to there's going to be some changes.
If he allow McCarthy to stay, then I'm going to say, Jerry, let McCarthy do what he needs to do. Don't you be telling him nothing. Let him coach that football team. Okay, if he's going to allow him to stay. Now, Dak, that's another story.
Yeah. I think
sometimes.
I love Dak,
Yeah, but
like
can I tell you.
Like you said, when it comes to football, it just he's not my quarterback.
Yeah, and I love Dak, but what he's shown over the years, in the words of Willie Nelson and his old song, On the Road Again. Oh, I'm on the road again. He needs to be on the road again. He needs to move on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Dallas is going to get to the Super Bowl.
So what do you guys think? Do you guys believe that we're going to get a new quarterback for next year?
Or do you believe,
in the comments.
You know what? Or do you believe that, Dak as well as McCarthy both need to be let go out of their contracts and we get some fresh ones on and it just need to be a change there? I mean, what do you think? I personally believe that Dak needs to go. Yeah, he needs to go. I mean, I think he's ran a race, that just has not been successful to get the Cowboys to a Super Bowl.
He's just not the one.
I don't think it was McCartney. I don't think it was the plays. Dak threw interceptions. He looked like a rookie, and he's never really looked like a strong quarterback.
Yeah,
to me, that was consistent.
There you go.
He has not been consistent, and it's not judging. It's what we see.
Yeah,
it's what we see. It's what it is.
I mean, and look, if we would have won against the Packers, guess who we play next?
Yeah,
San Francisco. Now, do you think playing against the Packers, you think with San Francisco being a better team, like, do you think they're going to play like that? Yeah. No, you're going to win. That's what I'm saying. They were never going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and you never know what the Cowboys are going to throw to you. You never know.
That's the thing.
When they play, are they going to play at their best? Are they going to play like they're rookies again?
You just don't know who you get on that day. That's just what it is. I mean, we all hope that we get that consistent Dak that we saw in the regular season, but then here we go.
Well, my thing, I say this. I'm praying for Jerry. I'm praying for McCarthy. I'm praying for Dak. But, that the right thing be done for that team. Because Dallas Cowboys, that is my team. They're going to always be my team. But sometimes we have to do changes. And changes are good. It's not a bad thing.
2024.
We need these changes. You know what I mean? That way I'm pretty sure a lot of guys probably bust their TVs last night because they couldn't understand what was going on.
I was close to that.
And just a lot of emotions that was going on because they should have won that game.
Come on now.
Bottom line, they should have won that game.
Should have, man.
I understand it was cold outside.
Not inside the dome.
Again, guys, let us know your thoughts, your feelings. And, it's a sad day, but we will regroup. The Cowboys will go on, and I believe they will get victory soon in the future and have another Super Bowl title. I believe that. I'm going to keep hope alive that it would come to pass. And guys, thank you again. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We want to hear from you what you think. What are the changes that should be made with these Cowboys? And until next time, this is Fish and Chips.